and family. It's Dawn coming to you from Sedona at a little bit earlier time again than usual. It is almost 2 p.m. here, and I've got to get on out down the road here in about 15 minutes. So I'm making this video now because, again, my commitment to make these regularly. So hello, whoever's arriving here. Hi, Simone. How are you, my dear? Good to see you here. Hope you're well. So today's video is about the card Princess of Swords. So we're going to look at the card, and then I'm going to tune into what message would be best to be delivered here. Hey, Marcia. Hi there. So here's our card of the day. Princess of Swords. Pretty intense card. And again, if you've been watching me lately, I've been using the Barbara Walker Tarot deck, and her cards are all pretty intense. So this is Skuld. She is a Nordic priestess or princess or goddess. And so let's talk about this energy of Princess of Swords and how this energy might apply to your life. So I'm going to just tune in for a moment and connect with what needs to come forward or what wants to come forward. Okay, what's arising first for me is the way women have used power in male-dominated culture. Because in a dominator culture where the masculine and the male are valued over the feminine, women, have had to find different ways to activate or actualize our personal power. We have not until recently had the safety or permission to ride out toward our dreams and visions, to ride directly toward our dreams and visions, to stand in honor and protection and boundary setting for our lives, our children, our loved ones. And so we've had to go about in patriarchal, male-dominated culture to set our boundaries, protect ourselves, access our dreams, and access power sideways. So the shadow side of the sword, as I've said before, is if you take the word sword and you take the S from the beginning and you put it at the end, you got words. We have that whole thing about stinging words and words that sting and all of that. So one of the ways that women or people without power in a dominator culture have gone about claiming getting power either for self-defense, for going for their dreams, for protection, or just for power's sake, is through sideways manipulation, using words, using strategy to go about accessing what they need, resourcing themselves in a sideways fashion. So that's the shadow side of the Princess of Swords. Hey, Peter. Hi there. Welcome today. So the shadow side of a feminine apprentice to power in the swords department is one who uses words to manipulate because they can't access power directly. The light side of the Princess of Swords is just like her. She is riding toward her dreams. She is going toward what her goals. She can go directly toward what she wants. She can access her power directly. And again, swords has to do with the mind and thoughts and ideas. When we use swords metaphorically in the positive way, we literally cut through the fog of confusion, cut through the BS of stories, of monkey mind, of fear, of all of that stuff, to go directly toward what we're visioning, swords, mind, what we intend. All of that is that swords energy. And when we have the princess, we have the feminine apprentice to mastery. So that means that she is learning how to wield her sword in a way that aligns her emotions and her mind together. So getting connected with her own inner truth, her feelings, trusting her gut, and then going for it. Sometimes the Princess of Swords is shown as someone who's drawing up a vision to do battle with it. So she's practicing. She's practicing. So this could even be someone like, I can imagine like on the practical sort of 3D world, someone who is practicing their skills on the debate team. Swords, words, mind, thought, rational, thinking, clarity. Debate team is a great image of a great practical use of a sword power, because it's about that logical clarity, clear thinking. Another way to use a Princess of Swords energy in your life is if you are stirred up too much with your emotions. There's a lot of emotional confusion or a lot of feeling coming up and you kind of can't sort through it. This is a great way to just say, all right, I am going to just cut through all the emotions and think through this clearly. And it's not because I'm going to suppress my emotions. That would be more the Prince of Swords. I'm not going to deal with emotions, just going to do it through the mind. Princess, we have to integrate the emotions, but sometimes if there's just so much of it, we have to just say, okay, I'm just going to clear away that stuff, think through things rationally, and then bring the emotions back in to feel into what is the right decision. Now that I've thought it through clearly, I bring the emotions back in to inform my real truth. Hey Liz, welcome. So again, Princess of Swords, the light side is using the mind in conjunction with the feelings to be able to gain clarity and to move directly toward our dreams and intentions in life. The shadow side is sideways manipulation and using words, swords, words particularly, to manipulate or go about in an indirect fashion to grab power or to go for our dreams because in a sideways manipulative fashion because we don't feel we can go directly toward that. So I'd love to hear how and if this in any way applies to you. Is there a vision you want to go toward in your life that you're feeling emotional confusion about, that you need to cut through the confusion to clarity? Is there a way in which you are feeling manipulated by someone else who's trying to get power? Are you strategizing ways to go about indirectly getting power or going for something you want? Is there a way that you feel like you need to defend yourself against someone's critical words? Because the other thing we know is that in male-dominated society, dominator culture in which the feminine is suppressed, women can be extremely mean, right? Mean girls. How many people have said they never want to work? Women have said they don't want to work under a woman because they feel it's threatening. This is part of the whole sister wound. It's part of the work I actually do with women, is healing that sister wound by looking deeply at it, looking at how we've contributed to it and what we need to do to heal it and reweave the bonds of trust among women. So I'm curious how this, the Princess of Swords, either her light and strong aspect, thanks for the thumbs up, her light, strong aspect, or her shadow aspect is showing up for you. Where in your life do you need to go for your dreams directly? Where in your life do you need to heal your wounds around women who have been manipulative? Where in your life do you feel disempowered around your words and your ability to speak your own truth to power? Any of these possibilities may be arising for you. So please do share a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. And as always, I request that if you find this of any value, or you know someone who would find it of value, please share it. Please share a comment. Give me another thumbs up or hearts, or just let me know what's going on for you with regard to this theme. Owning your power, claiming your power, going for your dreams, speaking truth to power. All of these are themes related to the Princess of Swords. Okay, so with that, I'm going to sign off for the day. Thank you for all the love. Much appreciated. Once again, here's our card and my invitation. How are you able to clear the emotional or mental confusion so that you can get clear on what the dream is and go directly? Ride toward your own dreams, aligned in your truth. Thank you, Marcia. Okay, until tomorrow, much love. Mwah.